well. So I am happy that he seems to be coming around a little tighter on his character pool.
Yep, we are seeing right now, we're going to start right now. I'm just finishing up some details. You can see right now I'm back on my main drive. That's my PC. But right now we're seeing that it's going to have it starting strong with that Wolf. But right now we're seeing this guy quite struggling right now, trying to get those hits. But it's still managing to get all those hits. We see the grenade from Abuelondorf getting stuff done right here. We're seeing how the snake moves from side to side, getting those grenades, making that down smash, trying to count, but unfortunately won't connect. We're seeing that the percentages are quite in the same. It's just a little bit of a 3% lead, but still, we still have to see what these both players have in hand.
And this is why I didn't say like Roy was Javi's new main, because he does have a very, very deep pool of characters, and I mean also very deep down smashes. That move has been nerfed like twice, and it still works like a charm. Javi, knowing this matchup from all the way back, like just the discipline that you had to play it in Brawl. Oh, he tried for the reverse aerial rush back here, but didn't get it. He could have even tried for the downer, and that would have costed Abuelondorf as well. I mean, this is a battle of Mexico City's finest. Abuelondorf representing Team Sumidero. Shoutouts to the boys and girls at the Sumidero team, of course. You already know. But in the meantime, like, Abuelondorf is struggling to take this first stock. Javi just is sneaking around. He pays Abuelondorf a favor. Yeah, no, he pays Abuelondorf a favor. He's like, you know what? I'm a nice boy. I'm going to let you have it.
The goodest of boys right here. We're seeing now that Abuelondorf offstage situation right now. It could be dangerous. Javi lets him return just to say, nope, you thought. And now we're seeing that recovery.
Yo!
And
what?
Accidentally blows himself up, apparently. I don't know what happened then.
He had to be in the iron up, right? Because he was so far below the stage. Like, that seems so comical. It's just he went from the very bottom, from El Sumidero, all the way into the top of the blast zone. That was naughty. That was naughty. But Javi here just trying to take advantage of that, and he's like, well, if you want to give it to me, then I am going to take it, and he's looking very poised to take this first game.
We're seeing right now that he's trying, Abuelondorf trying to get that stock as fast as possible. We see the up tilt, that legendary killer, destroyer of stocks on tournament runs. We're seeing right now that it's being difficult. We see an offstage situation, Javi going behind the up smash that absorbs even the smallest molecule in the world, and we're seeing right now Javi takes game number 1.
Javi taking game number 1. As they're saying in the chat, like, if you're Gunna's D, then I'm Gunna's D as well. But it just looked funnier on Abuelondorf's part. I'm sorry, it wasn't even, it didn't even look intentional, right? Like, he was just trying to recover, and he just ended up flying all the way into the blast zone. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that you can expect to see, and nonetheless, like, I feel like a couple of small adjustments, and Abuelondorf could have kept that a lot more competitive than Javi made it seem by the end. So here, Abuelondorf again representing El Sumidero, which is also another team here they're at Mexico City. And the character switch, this is what I was waiting for at the beginning, and it's double character swap as the Roy comes out and the Captain Falcon just shows up to the rodeo as well.
We're now seeing the counter pick, as you said. We now see the main event right here. If you can tell that, I don't know, there's a lot of main events right here. We're seeing the backer that's going to take Abuelondorf back into the stage. We're seeing right now that you're taking those fancy moves with the raw forward smash. The raw power that Roy possesses is quite unnerving. It's like a whole truck destroys in one single input.
Oh yeah, it's like, I mean, this man has to have been a Spartan, right? Like, he was genetically modified or something. Like, he is just an absolute menace. This dude right here. I mean, I always like to say that Roy it's not a swordie. He's just a boxer that likes to have a sword around him, and he just punches you as hard as he can. And I mean, if there's anything that Falcon likes doing besides kicking, it's definitely punching as well. So I mean, both of these guys are going to pack some heat, but Javi getting the better of that recovery and just... I thought that was going to be an even extended punish, but Abuelondorf managed to escape with his life, and Javi, the Trixies, never stop, but Abuelondorf not stopping the SDs this time around. A little bit more forced, but still not what we wanted to see.
Right now we're seeing that our boy Roy is built different. Right now, as you said, quite a menace to society and this whole Smash rosters itself. We can see right now he's taking off well with the hard read, but unfortunately won't connect. We will have quite the show if that would connect. And now with the upbeat that disappeared, Captain Falcon from existence, we can see right now just as that Javi takes 2-0 over Abuelondorf. Quite interesting match and quite incredible performance for both players.
Autosumidero. I mean, he fell straight down. I mean, I think he got caught off by the first part of that double edge dance that managed to like just clip him ever so slightly as Javi was recovering. So that it could have been the deciding factor there for Abuelondorf not to react in time and get that recovery. And on the other side, like, I mean, Javi was just trying to take his soul by the very end. Like, you could tell, like, he was trying to style. He was going for the hardest reads. And, I mean, that's the type of stuff that you love to see from Roy, right? And that is the recovery as well. Like, I do not understand. That man, like, Snake is very heavy. Snake is a very heavy character. And he was all the way below, like, he went from Hourglass to how's it called? Like, Looking Glass on the... like little sphere at the blast zone, and Javi was still trying to take his soul, even though he was recovering right there. So, I mean, he was for sure confident today in his play, and that is what we are seeing from him, and what I believe will continue to see here on the winner side of the bracket. I wonder how many more sets do we have for our block here. It should